Right, yeah, we're going to give you a robot lawnmower update. Well, it's had an update. This is, where are we, July 2024. This is the Mowrator S1 all-wheel drive. That's the two-wheel drive version. We're going to take the all-wheel drive out today, and the reason for that is they've had a firmware update, so I want to go through what's been updated on it. I just checked the website. Currently, pricing for this thing is I think they're doing a sale at $3,400 US, which is about $5,000 Australian. So it's definitely not a cheap item. Here is the remote control. I'll go through a couple of the updates in the firmware kind of relate to that. So I will show you the startup process and my issue with it. So you just turn that on. It's actually quite easy to turn on. Turn the control on, turn the Mowrator on, just like that. Put your pin code in. Now by default it starts up with all the sensors on, so it doesn't let you even just navigate out of an area, which to me is kind of frustrating. You want it as frictionless as possible, but part of the update is you can now turn off the sensors, all of the sensors basically, but it makes you read the alert warning. If the sensor's turned off, safety cannot be guaranteed. Basically do so at your own risk. But there's a timer on that, and there's multiple sensors. So collision sensor, same deal, confirm. Distance detection. I find all of these things just get in the way of operating this thing without any issues. And I understand why they have them. Why is that still on? But it just, yeah, makes it not as fun to use, and having to go through this process every time you start up is annoying. I did email them and they said that they would be looking at lowering that time on that, so hopefully they do something about that in the next update. The other big update is the reverse limit, which if you turn that off, you get full speed reverse. It was quite slow going in reverse previously. We've just turned that off now. Again, and we're basically just ready to go now, which I don't want to have to go through that every time I want to use it. It makes me not want to use the thing. We should be able to get out of here now. So we've got it out. It should be all fun from there. So let's go see how the new reverse speed works. And I haven't really showed you this thing on slopes, which is one of their big selling points, or how they're selling it is it's good on slopes, areas where it's hard for humans to go. Yeah, so you can get, it's really forward and back. You've got the same speed now, which I don't know. I guess it's good. It makes it extremely responsive. We've had quite a bit of rain here recently, so the ground is a little bit soft, and you notice right away, even just on minor turns, the grass can get torn up a bit. I have found, yeah, this all-wheel drive is quite aggressive on particularly wet grass. I did have a quick go of it here yesterday. We do have a slope. You probably can't see on the camera how slopey it is, but yeah, let me illustrate that point. Wet here. Watch this rear tyre scrub the grass. Look at that straight away. And that's kind of every turn you make. Like, it's something to think about. Slowing down the machine may help a little bit with it, but it's still very teary. Anyway, let's go down there and see how it gets up this hill. Now, it's very soggy here, even though it's tearing up the ground a bit. I wouldn't dream of putting another mower through here, or a ride-on mower or anything. Like, it is super wet, and I would give this thing a go here. It's awesome how it can like turn on the spot, but man, it does really rip up the ground. If you haven't seen this machine before, it can bag as well. It has a bag. I just haven't got it on at the moment. There's no point bagging this stuff here. Let's see how it goes getting up this hill. We'll put the blades on. That's pretty good, no issue at all with that. You're so tempted just to do a really quick spin with it, but I just know it'll be just destroying the grass. I've got it in the slower speed to make it not as twitchy and not disturb the ground that much. Let's come back down. So I've got it on the slowest mode, so in theory it'll govern its speed as it comes down. Seems to be doing a pretty good job of that. Quite maneuverable. Like I said, it does destroy underneath it while it's doing it, but it's surprising how well it turns. Okay, that cleared that pretty well. Let's go real steep. Bit of wheel spin, bit of wheel spin. It did survive. Let's just get it freestyling a little bit around the property. So I think the full speed mode is actually good transport speed, but mowing it is so twitchy. Like in a good way, I like how responsive it is, but the ground doesn't like it so much. I actually think if you can avoid turning around, it's almost better, and with the reverse speed now matching the forward speed, it's quite doable. Definitely wear glasses while using this thing. I've seen it throw stuff quite violently. I think that's the go, that forward and back motion for minimizing destroying the ground. Anyway, that's the Mowrator update for mid-July 2024. If you've got any questions about this thing, let me know. Maybe I'll answer some of them on Instagram or TikTok or something. Let me know what you want to know about this thing.